Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. How does he or she see you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. This is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. And this is Cuatro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest, take a deep breath, and make your selection. If you chose the amethyst, here's your reading. Starting with the Pulp Tarot, we have 7 of Wands, 8 of Bastos, 7 is Pisces, 8 of Cups, 8 of Copas, 8 is Capricorn, 3 of Cups, 3 is the Copas, 3 Sagittarius. Miss Cleo's Tarot. Four of Staffs, Cuatro de Bastos for Aquarius, 9 of Cups, 9 of the Copas, 9 Aries, Ace of Staffs, As de Bastos. Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. Ooh, Reina de Oros. That never happens. The Queen and King from the same suit, the same element side by side. That's really strong. That's quite significant. And then another 7. We begin and end with a 7. 7 of Hearts, 7 of Cups, 8 of Copas. Looks like this person is deeply infatuated with you. You could actually be in a serious relationship. You could be living together, you could be engaged, you could be married. Again, that's strong to have the wife card and the husband card side by side with the marriage card. My personal favorite, the 4 of Staffs, 4 of Wands. So I'm seeing a deep connection here. But this is not about the nature of your relationship. This is not about the person's feelings or what's going on exactly. How do they see you? They see you as someone who is basically the whole package. You're charismatic, you're exciting, you're fun, you're attractive, you're emotionally available, you have emotional intelligence, you have depth, you're multifaceted. You're the most fun person this person has ever known. You make this person laugh harder than anyone else. You're probably an extrovert, but even though you have this energetic, extroverted personality, you are careful who you allow into your life. When you do allow people into your life, into your inner circle, you are extremely loyal and generous. I'm getting strong Leo vibes. So if you chose pile 1, you could have Sun in Leo, Taurus rising, Moon in Pisces. Of course, that's just one possibility. Your Sun probably makes a lot of aspects. For example, you could have Sun trine Venus, Sun trine Moon. You probably have a lot of trines and sextiles in your natal chart. You get along with most people, but again, you don't just let anyone into your inner circle. You're very clean, you're very smart, you're very clear with your boundaries. I'm just seeing big, fun, sexy energy for pile 1. And I see this person being totally in love with you. Okay, the die. Six is Venus. 2 is Cancer, 8 is Capricorn, 1 is Leo. So we have 7. Again, that's Neptune, Pisces. So 9 is the dominant number, making Aries the dominant energy. They don't know anyone like you. You're absolutely singular. You're strong. You're fiercely independent. Ben. You're sane. Sanity is terribly underrated in these crazy times. You're a boss. Big boss energy. Y-I-N, you are the yin to this person's yang, but this is really yang energy. You and this person could have a son or sons. If you're a woman, you could be a boy mom. You could have sons. Cena. You speak your mind. You're not scared to express your opinions. We could have Boise, Idaho. We had an I. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I see for 1. Hope that helps. If you would like to book a personal reading, all the info's in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose to, here is your reading. Starting with the Pulp Tarot, 5 of Wands, Cinco de Bastos. 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 4 of Swords, Cuatro de Espadas. 4 is Aquarius. 8 of Swords, Ocho de Espadas. 8 is Capricorn. Miss Cleo's Tarot. No más. Nine of Swords, maybe the Espadas. 9's Aries. Page of Cups, so do the Copas. 10 of Swords, the Espadas. 10 is Leo. Six of Clubs, 6 of Wands, 6 de Bastos, 6 is Venus, another 6, 6 of Hearts, 6 of Cups, 6 de Copas. Let's escape to Neptune. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of psychological stuff, enabling addiction, drama, conflict. This is messy. Pile 2 is definitely messy. You've probably had some kind of chaotic connection with this person. Could be on again, off again, but it's like I was saying for pile 1. This is not really about the nature of the relationship. This is how does this person see you. But it's impossible to look at these cards and not speak to the chaos of this connection. It just looks like a really chaotic connection. So they could see you as someone who attracts a lot of drama, or they could see you as a drama queen, drama king. They see you as someone who is really disordered in your thinking. You could be manic. You may have this compulsion to always be on your phone, to always be on social media. It's really common. You don't like being alone. You don't like being in silence. It could be that meditation is exceedingly challenging for you. You don't like being alone. You don't like being in a quiet space. You like to be where the action is. I feel like there is love here to have these 2 sixes and 6 of cups. They could see you as a soulmate, but again, how do they see you in general as a person? They see you as someone who is neurotic, someone who overthinks, someone who is in your head a lot. They may send you a text message that they perceive to be very straightforward, plain, no nonsense, and you take it the wrong way. You could be easily offended, easily triggered. You could have a fierce temper. And I'm seeing a general lack of stability here. You could really be struggling. You could really be going through it if you chose pile 2. They see you as someone who does not think that highly of yourself, someone who jumps to the worst conclusions. You assume the worst. And you're just in your head a lot, just overthinking, overanalyzing. Well, what did they mean by that? You know, you could take things the wrong way. And you may have a tendency to just burn bridges like that. Someone offends you, someone looks at you the wrong way. I'm exaggerating, but you have a tendency to burn bridges and to just cut people out of your life. This is all masculine except for these 2 cards, except for the Page of Cups and the 6 of Cups. It's all masculine energy, fire and air. I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to choose my words carefully here. I'm just seeing a big mess for pile 2. You could also be someone who's just in and out of relationships. You're fickle, you fall in love, and then something happens and you lose interest really easily. You could get a lot of attention. You could be really good looking, really sexy. You could be highly visible. You could have a platform. You could be an influencer. You could have a YouTube channel or channels. But bottom line, to sum up pile 2, they see you as someone who doesn't have any inner peace. It's just chaos. There's a lot of conflict here. As a contrast to what I saw in pile 1, in your natal chart, you could have a lot of squares and oppositions. You could have a very problematic natal chart. And I can speak with authority on that because my chart's a mess. I've got a grand, beautiful cross. So, yeah. You could have something in your chart like Moon square Saturn or Pluto square Mars. You could have anger issues. If you chose pile 2, you could have Sun in Cancer, Aquarius rising, Moon in Leo, just one possibility. And you could be grappling with an addiction. Okay. Four is Aquarius, 6 is Venus, 10 is Leo, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 2 Cancer, 9 Aries. Yeah, your natal chart is probably just all over the place. It could be a big mess. So, yeah, 9 and 6. So 6 is the number making Venus the dominant energy. I'm seeing someone like Marilyn Monroe, you know, kind of ironic, kind of weird, I guess, that people still, to this day, 2024, people still idolize the hell out of Marilyn Monroe, but her life was a train wreck. And that happens a lot. Someone who's put on a pedestal, who gets a lot of attention, who is beyond gorgeous, they have a lot of drama. They have a lot of problems. Elizabeth Taylor, you know, married 7 different times. Twice to the same man, Richard Burton. Yeah. So you're probably really gorgeous. You get a lot of attention. But you're not happy, or your happiness is extremely hard-earned. You could talk a lot. I am getting extrovert vibes for 2. Could have a dog that you're close to. KY Jelly, Kentucky. Could have a lot of baggage. Gabby, we're missing a B, but Gabby. Alaska. Great Britain, Wyoming, Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland. Okay, yeah. Oh, and K. That's what I see for 2. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings, natal chart readings, tarot readings, synastry readings. All the info's in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, the Rose Quartz, here's your reading, starting with the Pulp Tarot. 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 2 of Cups, Dos de Copas, 2 is Cancer, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. It's really intense, just from these first 3 cards. Okay. Miss Cleo's Tarot. Never noticed how weird this illustration is. It's weird to me. Why are they holding their cups like that? And their expressions, I don't know, that's really odd. It's not exactly a toast. What the fuck is that? Anyway. Okay. Six of Swords, Seis de Espadas, 6 is Venus. Call this the sex card. 8 of Staffs, 8 of Wands, 8 of Bastos, 8 is Capricorn. And 4 Aquarius. 4 of Swords, 4 de Espadas. So in In the system that I use, which is detailed in Linda Goodman's star signs, 4 and 8 are the numbers of karma and fate. This was like a really intense connection, a really intense relationship. I see a lot of love and a lot of lust. Another 6. 6 of Swords again. 2 of Cups. Again, I cannot make this shit up. This is why I shuffle on camera. Queen of Swords. So it's like I said for the first 2 piles, I'm not really getting too deep into the nature of the relationship, what's going on, their feelings. It's how do they see you. But that being said, I would say that for pile 3, this is someone you've probably had a rather intense relationship with. You could be together now. You could be in separation, but I feel like you've been together in person. You've had sex, and it's very likely this person sees you as the love of a lifetime. Their person, their soulmate, their divine counterpart, their twin flame, whatever. This is intense as hell. That never happens. Never. 2 of Cups, twice in the same row, in the middle, sandwiching the 8 of Staffs, 8 of Wands. You could have a kid or kids together, but how do they see you? Okay. They see you as someone who has lived a very challenging, colorful life. You could probably write a book or books about your life. A movie or movies could be made about the life that you've lived. You've not lived an ordinary life. You've not just lived a cookie cutter life, just doing what was laid out for you. You didn't just follow some predictable path that was planned for you by your parents or your society. You've made your own way. Your life has been very fateful, very dramatic. It's bothering the fuck out of me. I need to clean this guy. I don't know how to clean him. I don't even know what he's made out of. I don't know. I got him at the World Market in Tyler, Texas 2 years ago. Anyway, basically, to use astrological terms, you're someone whose North Node has probably been activated. So you're living your North Node. You're living your soul's purpose. You're not living a lazy, mediocre, cookie cutter kind of life. You're some kind of trailblazer. You're an iconoclast. You're independent as hell. You inspire people. You definitely inspire this person, the person you're thinking of, the person on your mind. They're just in awe of you. They see you as a complete and total badass. You've been through it. You've survived. You've persevered. You've persisted. There's something unusual about you. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Maybe you were born into poverty and you made your own way and now you're wealthy. You're the only person in your family who ever made $1 million or who had some big deal, illustrious, successful career. You could come from a family of just working class people and you became a successful actor or musician or writer. Your energy is formidable. This is the energy of someone who is ambitious, goal-oriented, and successful. You come from a place of deep deprivation and loss. I feel like most of you who chose pile 3, you probably were born into poverty. You may have had a really challenging dynamic with your mom. Something with the mom here. Something happened. I'm not going to get too deep into it. But they see you as a survivor. They see you as, it's kind of like a rags to riches story, I guess. They see you as a genius. They love your mind. They love the way you express yourself, just the way you present yourself across the board. You have class. You have dignity. You're very attractive, but beyond all that, you have grit. You're tough. You have gravitas. You probably have prominent Saturn in your chart. Saturn tops my chart. I have Saturn and Gemini in the 10th, and it makes a lot of aspects. So you could have a very robust Saturn. You could have Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn in the 10th. Again, a Saturn that makes a lot of aspects. It could aspect your moon, your Mercury, your Venus, your Neptune. You could be falling apart inside. Your heart could be shattered to hell, but you don't show the world that. You're strong. This is like the energy of, I don't know, Queen Elizabeth. She was a Taurus. You know, you have this stoic, dignified facade. You're not going to show the world how much you're struggling. If you're struggling emotionally, no one's going to see that except for this person. You've shown this person a side of you you don't show most people. You're pretty private. I'm seeing a really intense introvert for 3. In MBTI terms, I'm seeing possibly an INTJ, above average intelligence, very high functioning. You're just a badass. And yeah, this person is extremely attracted to you, but this goes well beyond sexual attraction. This is a spiritual connection. But again, this is about how do they see you? They see you as someone who is just strong as steel, basically. I'm seeing intense admiration and respect for 3. If you chose 3, you could have Sun in Scorpio, Aries rising, Moon in Capricorn. That's just one possibility. Looking at the stove clock, it's 9:53 a.m., so that makes A the number of Capricorn. 3 is Sagittarius, 2 is Cancer, 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 1, Leo, another 3. Oh, so interesting. That makes 6. 6 is the dominant number, making Venus the dominant energy. Yeah, you're beautiful. You're attractive. You're sexy. There's no doubt about that. But you're tough. You've got gravitas. You've got substance. You're not shallow. You're not superficial. You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Gabby. Tub. You're a mermaid. You like your bubble baths. You like to shop. Quality over quantity. You take very good care of yourself. Anything else? Could see some initials, maybe. Tabby cat. Yeah, I'm seeing Gabby. Could work with computers. I don't feel like you grapple with guilt or shame. I feel like if you chose 3, you've done a lot of shadow work, you've worked on yourself, and you're pretty fucking healthy. Okay, yeah. That's what I see for 3. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info and client testimonials are in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Cuatro for, I don't know what this is, but I love it. It's my favorite. Yeah, this is your reading. Starting with the Pulp Tarot, the Star, La Estrella, Aquarius. King of Wands, Rey de Bastos. Temperance, La Templanza. Miss Cleo's Tarot. Nine of Coins. Nueve de Oros. 9 is Aries. 4 is Aquarius, 4 of Cups, Cuatro de Copas. 8 is Capricorn, 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles, Ocho de Oros. Right away, I'm getting that they could see you as someone who is not happy, and they feel like they could fix that. They got exactly what you need to put a big smile on your face. This person has the cure. You're independent, you're inspiring. Could be an influencer, model, actress. You could have a YouTube channel. I've been abducted by aliens. 8 of Spades, 8 of Swords, 8 of Espadas. 10 of Hearts, 10 of Cups, Ace of Copas, 10's Leo. Okay, it's like I was saying for one of the other piles. I think it was 2 or 3. Anyway, in the system that I use, which is detailed in Linda Goodman's star signs, 4 and 8 are the numbers of karma and fate. So it could be you've played quite an important role in this person's life. You inspire this person. You may have served as a catalyst for this person some way, somehow. You may have no idea the heavy, heavy impact you've had on this person. This is beyond sexual attraction. They have tremendous respect for you. They see you as someone who is a hard worker. They see you as someone who just doesn't stop. You go, 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 go. You persist. You don't give up. You've got ambition and compassion. So you're a good person. You have a huge heart. But you're also quite goal-oriented. I see you climbing up a mountain, or you're Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a mountain. I'm seeing myself because I chose pile 4 and I used that reference recently in a conversation. I said I'm Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the mountain. And I'm an Aquarian. I've got Sun and Venus in Aquarius. So if you chose 4, you could have Sun in Aquarius, Virgo rising, Moon in Capricorn. Of course, that's just one possibility. They see you as someone who is balanced. You don't go to crazy extremes. You're very measured. You're very You're very balanced. You could have a beautiful blend of the masculine and the feminine energy. You're integrated. You've worked on yourself. You're not lazy. You've taken inventory. You know exactly what your flaws and shortcomings are. You know where you're weak. You know where you're strong. You're not delusional. You're very self-aware, basically, if you chose for. You have self-awareness. And you probably have emotional intelligence. And you're not waiting for someone to come in and fill your cups for you. You know how to fill your cups, your damn self. You know how to satisfy yourself. You know how to get yourself into a high vibration. You have initiative. You're resourceful. So the fairy tale that comes to mind is Rumpelstiltskin. You take the straw and you spin it into gold. You're magic. You could literally work with magic, with energy. Pay attention to the phases of the moon. You light candles. You burn stuff on the stove. You collect herbs, rosemary, you know, cinnamon, basil, bay leaves, whatever. You manifest, but it's not like you just close your eyes and you make a wish. You work. I can see you meditating. I can see you taking care of your spiritual hygiene, but you're also working your ass off in the so-called 3D. You don't stop. And this person has a lot of respect and admiration for you. Yeah, I'm seeing a beautiful blend of the masculine and the feminine for 4. You don't take anything for granted. You express sincere gratitude on a regular basis. I've done a video on the 4 of Cups. It was years ago, but it's called Entitlement. It was inspired by a terrible client reading. I almost stopped reading for clients after this experience. It was so bad, and I did a video on it. Of course, I didn't name the person, but they inspired me to do this video on entitlement. You're not entitled. When you're in a restaurant, when you're getting your hair done, your nails done, even if the service is mediocre, you tip generously. You're very big on LOA, law of attraction, law of assumption, and you're just very conscious of how you treat people. You're conscious of the energy you put out and what you allow in, and you don't abide foolishness. Okay, the die. Looking at the stove clock, it's 10:03. That's 4 Aquarius. 3 is Sagittarius, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 8 is Capricorn, 2 is Cancer, 7 Pisces, another 5, so that's 10. Leo is the dominant energy. You could have Sun in Leo. I don't really get that, but you could have a lot of stuff maybe in the 5th house, the house of Leo. Or a sun that makes several aspects. But you're singular. You definitely stand out in a crowd. Maybe you weren't born with the most, I don't know, amazing looks. Maybe you weren't that genetically blessed, but whatever you have, you've taken care of it. You've taken care of yourself, your health, and you look healthy. You could be absolutely gorgeous, but you don't take anything for granted. And you respect whatever you have. You respect yourself. You respect your resources. Las Vegas. Love. You love yourself. You live your life. You're not waiting for life to happen. You're alive. You're lively. You liven up a room. You liven up a party. But I'm not seeing a raging extrovert. Tate. That, yeah, I'm seeing witchcraft. Brew on the stove. I don't feel like you watch a lot of TV because you're always working. You're vital. Your energy is vital. Alien. Perhaps this person sees you as a starseed. Baby, where the hell did you come from? You ain't from around here. Vermont. Lena. Lane. Elaine. Elon. Elaine. Missing an E. Vine. You might like the occasional glass of wine. I'm not getting alcoholic vibes for 4. I feel like you're pretty balanced. Again, I don't feel like you're addicted to anything. Neil. Alan. Missing an L maybe. Okay. Anything else? Could be a writer. You're never late. You're always on time. You take time seriously. So with that, I see Saturn. Anything else? Till, the color, the person, the star seed, Till Swan. Vintage. You could have some vintage clothes maybe. Okay, yeah. I don't feel like you're vain, but maybe you are. I don't feel like you're naive, but perhaps you are. I love that scene in Reality Bites when the character says, Evian is naive backwards. It's so great. Okay, yeah. TNT. AC/DC. Eva, don't cry for me. Argentina. AI. Yeah, that's pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.